Guys, it's Cutter again, and this is going to be my video for Camp Season 1, Episode 2, Capture the Flag. I don't know what to say because last week, I was very mixed about the show. Somehow, over these 2 episodes, they have majorly improved. I mean, somehow, I don't know what's happened, but somehow they improved. I mean, this episode just felt much better than the first one. It felt like the whole cast was better in this episode. I don't know what happened, if it was just the writing or the cast was getting to know each other, but this episode felt so different from the first one. It felt more like a good show rather than just a mediocre show. It was actually really, really good and I loved it. So let's just get to the episode. Capture the flag. It was all about, of course, them capturing the flag. But while this is all going on, Max's ex-husband comes back, and we can see that he kind of wants her back. And that one guy that she's flirting with is kind of jealous of him. The one guy that's flirting with her is kind of jealous of him. So I think, and he basically says how she can't trust him. And basically we see that he falls, he had a problem with his girlfriend, but then his girlfriend comes back and he leaves and he doesn't even want to talk to his son. He doesn't want to acknowledge his son. He just prefers his girlfriend over his son. So bad move. That is not what you do. That is a very, very bad move. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened with Mack's plot. But the other thing that I really liked was that were all the other plots. All the other plots were really, really incredible. First of all, we're starting to get a little more of a love triangle between Kip and Marina and this girl Chole. Because basically we found out that Kip has leukemia. He doesn't want to tell anybody he has leukemia because he doesn't want people to feel bad for him. He doesn't want to be teased and things like that. So he doesn't want anybody to know he has leukemia. So this girl Chole basically is asking him all these different questions. And, all these different questions like, how'd you get leukemia? And it turns out she did have someone who died of leukemia. Her, I think she said her grandfather committed suicide. But she doesn't really like to remember it, so she doesn't like to really remember it, so that's why she was asking him. And, in the meantime, he still wants to get together with Marina, but the problem with Marina is that she is flirting with this other guy who's really into her, and, they go off together, and Chole goes up to Kip and they make out. And that's what happened to Kip and Mariana. I'm not Kip and Marina, but Kip and Chole just started making out. So now we have this love triangle going on where, yes, he still loves her, but now there's this girl too, and she just started kissing him. So I think they're going to start to have like a little bit of a relationship between the two of them. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see what happens on their part. So I thought their storyline was very, very good. So yeah, their storyline was really, really good. Alright. Then we have the other guy. I don't really know his name. Is it Robbie or Dave? I think it's David. Yeah, David. No, it's Greg. I don't know his name. But basically, one of the camp counselors has a mother who is insanely addicted to gambling, and she's like really, really addicted to gambling to the point where he wanted to actually settle down and move to California and get a house there for him and his girlfriend, who, by the way, his girlfriend, Sarah, holy crap, she is so hot. She's like really, really hot. When she was in the bikini last week, we all knew who we wanted to see. They know who we want to see in a bikini, so thank you for doing that. That was one of the best parts of the premiere. We have to see her in a bikini, but basically, his mother has a big gambling problem. She's very addicted to gambling. And she basically needs money. And he ends up getting the money from Roger. If you guys remember Roger, that is the guy his girlfriend was talking to last week. You know, I kind of have a feeling they're going to have a bit of a love triangle too, because we see that they kind of, on the promos, we see that they kind of like each other. So we'll have to see what happens between the two of them. I'm not really sure. But in the end, basically, his mother ends up spending all the money, and now he has no money. So that's not a good thing. He doesn't have any money, so that's not really a good thing. And we'll have to see what else happens with them. And yeah, so that's basically what happens. Now, the one thing I will say is that this episode was a bit funnier. I thought it was a lot funnier, actually. It was funnier because there were some things that were really funny rather than just jokes about what people do in camp. You know, the writing was good. Like, the girl Chole, when she was questioning Kip, that was funny. The scene where that girl Grace wanted to show Buzz her boobs, but then she threw a water balloon at him, that was funny too. There were just a lot of much more funnier stuff in here. And I thought the performances were better too. I mean, Tom Green as Kip was great. He was just really, really good. And I thought he was even better in this episode. And he was just fantastic in this episode. Whoever the guy was whose mother had the gambling problem was really, really good. And of course, the girl who plays Sarah is very hot. So, yeah. And that's basically all that happened in this episode. It was a really, really good episode. I thought it was a lot better than the first one. I don't know what happened. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Why do you think this was a better episode? I didn't really think that it was going to be a good episode. I thought it was going to be a bad show, but it really did get better, and I was really hoping it did. It got tremendously better. Why do you think it got so much better? What do you think made it get better? Did you like the plot more? What do you think is going to happen with Kip and that girl? Do you think we're going to have a couple love triangles? I think we will. That's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye.